stage is set. These drivers are ready to rumble at the river. It's Bark River for the first time in channel history. Special Stage Pro Trucks season number 12. And it's live here. Well, kind of. Tape delayed coverage of Special Stage on Turn 200. My name is Tommy Cook, and we are ready to rumble. We got 29 drivers ready to go here at Bark River, so let's turn it over to tonight's starting lineup. This is how they line up for the River Rumble here at Bark River. Tom Monheim is with the pole, looking to make it 2 in a row. Sean Winkler, also a winner last week at Crandon. It's Sam Meeperson and Richard Watkins on row 2. Justin Pierce and Alex Lajeunesse on row 3. Chase Spalding and Joey Herbie on the 4th row. Jake Wilshire, Justin Cunningham round out your top 10. Secret Soul, Joel Ulrich, Stephen Barnett, Ray Boudoin, and Jared Cockrum and Justin Noel on row number 8. Jack Dudigan, Joseph Piscucci, Stephen T. Thompson, Arthur Nelson, your top 20. There's a look at the rest of the starting lineup. Joey Kirk, 22nd. Matt Schlosser, 24th. Patrick Wilson, Andrew Watkins, Seth Owens, Mark Brister, Corey Crowell, Mac Nelson, and James Vinning. 29 strong. They all make the feature grid here at Bark River ahead of 15 laps. Ready to rock and roll. Engines revving. Here we go. We're underway. Not sure why it says we're under caution. We're very much green here at Bark River. We're led away by Tom Monheimish, Sean Winkler, and Meeperson. The podium getaway. Meeperson with some work to do here. Richard Watkins right behind. Clean up front. Ready to head for the jump. Richard Watkins around. And this could get ugly here. He's right in the middle of the racing line, and you can hear the crashing and slamming of doors behind them. Still rolling. Monheim is with the lead. Winkler, Meeperson. A good getaway for the top 3. Alex Lajeunesse kind of on his own island right now in 4th. Here's Chase Spalding in 5th. So a lot to unpack here in the middle of the field. Oh, there's one slow. I think it was Joey Kirk, lost a handful of spots. Justin Pierce, Joey Herbie. A little blinking there for Herbie. An issue for Patrick Wilson. Slap of the wall there for Herbie. And over problems for Stephen T. Thompson, and that is Seth Owens that has gone for a ride. They collect more drivers nearly out into the path of Tom Monheim is there right where the, oh my gosh, look at this parking lot. Goodness me. There are parts and pieces laying all over the circuit. Oh, a big shot to the door from the 115 of Justin Noah. Look out! He bounced around like a beach ball. My goodness. Chase Spalding chasing Alex Lajeunesse. It's just Cunningham closing in on Jake Wilshire here. Wilshire running in the 7th position. And quickly now back up to Spalding. Give a chase here to LaJeunesse for fourth. Man, that is a rough section there. Trying to stay as right as possible, but also you have to be right on the ragged edge. Over the tabletop, 11 minutes to go. Should get about 12 laps of racing in here. Wheel to wheel. LaJeunesse leaving the door open here for Spalding. Over the big jump. You're not missing anything up front. These top three have spaced out quite nicely with 10.5 minutes left to go. Short slider here for Spalding to try and take over the fourth position, and he has got it. So we chase Spalding in the 039 up to P4. Let's jump back to Richard Watkins and Andrew Watkins. Richard was running in the fourth spot, right where he qualified, but he got tagged. And now Richard in 12th. Decent recovery so far, but would love to get up to 11th, and in fact, would love to get up to 10th as well. Joey Kirk right there for the taking, perhaps. There's your leader, Tom Von Imus, in the 007. Hoping to get a shot of Bond there. Didn't quite get it. Gotta try though. LaJeunesse not quite going away yet on Chase Spalding. As we jump back to Jake Wilshire and Justin Cunningham, and now Sieber and Stoll in the mix. So now it is a 3-truck battle for 7th. We jump back now to the Watkins side-by-side. Richard is on his way through. He is taking the 11th position, and now it is Joey Kirk. Good run for Kirk thus far, up 12 spots. He must have made it through the first couple of melees pretty cleanly. Oh, man! Ripped the right rear wheel well off that 343. Well, that's what it looked like anyway. The truck is still rolling okay from the looks of it. Richard Watkins, Joey Kirk. Jake Wilshire still having to play defense here on Justin Cunningham, but he's got that gap pretty decent thus far. Why don't we throw Matt Schlosser into this mix as well? Why not? As I say that Wilshire didn't have his hands full. A little dive to the inside here from Justin Cunningham. Through the whoop section. And an issue for Stephen C. Thompson, and that truck has exploded. Action all throughout the top 10 and top 15. That's a 343. Watkins trying to rip it through the grass there just to get that little inside positioning. Behind them, Matt Schlosser momentarily with the advantage on Andrew Watkins. Gyro cam action. Not for the dizzy. On board with Sieber and Stoll as we watch Justin Cunningham to try and challenge Jake Wilshire here. Cunningham seems to be better through this little section here leading up to the jump. Wilshire keeping it tight to the embankment there on the inside of the corner. starting to shed a little body work. And I was wondering what happened to Justin Cunningham, but it seemed that he blinked out just a little bit. So Cunningham and Wilshire just about nose to tail. Sebring Stoll there to clean up. Should any one of them have an issue. Richard Watkins has just gotten through on Joey Kirk for 10th. And you're still not missing anything at the front of this field. Tom Imus leading the way. John Winkler in second. It's Am Aperson in third. There's Chase Spalding. He's gotten away from Joey Herbie. And Alex Lajeunesse has fallen back to sixth. Here we go. Cunningham trying to cut out to him. Man, that was a lot of the embankment there for Wilshire. And Cunningham going to try and take the long way around here to get this pass done for 7th. Wilshire digging hard there on the inside. But Justin Cunningham has the 7th position. Nicely done. Now Sebring Stoll, well, Wilshire not out of it yet either. Head through the banked left-hander. Whoa, he straightened out! Oh my gosh, Jake Wilshire has kebabbed himself on the wall, and that is probably going to be raced over. Oh no. And Sebring Stoll now to take advantage. Sebring has moved into the 7th position. Not quite done with the work yet. Justin Cunningham fought for that spot for so long in one little bobble in less than a lap's time. And Justin Cunningham has lost that 7th position now to Sebring Stoll. I believe this truck that's coming up on them is a lap's truck, yeah. Ninth position right here. Gives Joey Kirk a spot back in the top 10. Kirk is trying to reclaim the position from Richard Watkins. There's Andrew Watkins in 11th, Matt Schlosser in 12th. Closed a little bit, but certainly Monheim is not in danger unless he starts failing to execute. Just about the closest battle we've got on track right now is this gaggle from 9th to 12th. Whoa, that was Matt Schlosser up on the bike. So Schlosser fades out of it for now. Here is Watkins shutting the door on Joey Kirk, and this might allow the opportunity for Andrew Watkins to get in here. Richard Watkins trying to get away. Andrew Watkins a little bit more buttoned up there. Kirk out wide. Trying to straighten the truck through this section as much as possible. You also don't want to go too much of that grass on the right side. That'll give you a slowdown penalty. Here's Schlosser with a look to the inside of Andrew Watkins. Puts the rear out on him. Watkins with a shorter way through the left-hander and will hold on to the spot. Let's go up the road a bit. Joey Herby putting in some good laps on Chase Spaulding with 1 to go, looming ahead. Can Herby make anything happen? Tom Bonheimis through the final couple of corners. Justin Cunningham, Sebring Stoll battling for 7th. We'll check in on them momentarily. But coming to the checkered flag, Tom Bonheimis didn't see much TV time here in the River Rumble. That's because he led the whole way, looking for 2 in a row to start season 12 of Special Stage, and he's got it. Bonheimis wins at Bark River. Sean Winkler will finish in 2nd. It is Ant Meeperson right now poised to take home the final podium spot. Can Joey Herby make anything happen here with Chase Spaulding in the final lap? In the final 2 turns? No, Chase Spaulding will finish in 4th. Joey Herby in 5th. Sebring Stoll's got him stacked up behind. Justin Cunningham, Alex Lajeunesse. Lajeunesse out of shape. And that's the lap truck again. So, I think Lajeunesse has got a problem. Broke the right front. Sebring Stoll finishes in 6th. Justin Cunningham in 7th. And Lajeunesse will limp this truck home in 8th. There is Richard Watkins in 9th. Joey Kirk to round out the top 10. And I thought we were going to get a little celebration there from Tom Bonheimis, but it was not to be. So this is how they round out the event here tonight after 12 laps. Tom Bonheimis with the 2nd win in a row. Sean Winkler will finish in 2nd. Ant Meeperson in 3rd. It's Chase Spaulding, Joey Herby, your top 5. Sebring Stoll in 6th. Justin Cunningham in 7th. Alex Lajeunesse in 8th. Richard Watkins, Joey Kirk, your top 10. Andrew Watkins will finish in 11th. Matt Schlosser in 12th. Justin Pierce will finish in the 13th spot. Mark Brister in 14th. Jared Cockrum will round out the top 15th. Corey Crowell, Stephen Barnett, Arthur Nelson, Joseph Piscucci, and Seth Owens. The top 20, I believe, DNFs from here on out. Ray Boudoin, Jack Diedick, Jake Wilshire, who was running near the top 5 in the top 10 at the time of the accident. Joe Ulrich, Stephen C. Thompson, Patrick Wilson, and Justin Knoll, the 27 drivers that actually started this race. James Venning and Mac Nelson did not take the greens. 27 drivers here for 12 laps. It was an exciting race for everybody other than Tom Bonheimis, who was able just to storm away with the victory here tonight. Regular coverage of Special Stage Season number 12 can be found on the RacerNexus YouTube channel. Thank you to Matt Schlosser for hooking me up with a little work here over the weekend. Happy to give the drivers of Special Stage the race coverage that unfortunately, due to technical issues, that they did not get to have here for the River Rumble. Be sure to watch the Daredevil series on Wednesday nights here on Turn 200. That is where we will see you next. That's all I got for you here tonight. On behalf of Special Stage, until we meet again here on Turn 200, I'm Tommy Cook saying so long and congratulations to the winner of the River Rumble, Tom Bonheimis, on his 19th career Special Stage victory. Have a good night, everybody.